What's going on, you guys? This is your boy TOSKinger here. Hey, we're back. We're back. Good morning. I hope you're doing fantastic. I love you. Today, we're going to react to an Andrew Tate clip. Now, we're on the Andrew Tate train. Yesterday, I watched that little clip of Ryan Garcia and Andrew Tate talking, and I thought, hey, this whole theme of selling your soul seems to be a trend lately. These music people, these fucking weirdos saluting the devil, wearing upside down crosses, and like shaking their heads when people congratulate God and all that shit, you know what I'm saying? These people are insane fucking weirdos. Having faith in a negative entity seems a little like fucked up, like you're fucked up. But hey man, this money comes from something, and devotion is everything. So this title is, and I know this video will be clickbait, but this title is called Andrew Tate Sold His Soul. Let's check it out. It's by CEOCAST Clips. This is just a quick clip, about 14 minutes. Let's check it out. Let's see where we're at.
Selling their souls. I'm talking about all of it.
So first, let's talk about me selling my soul, because I want to make this very clear. I keep saying this, and I want people to know at home how this works. I was offered to sell my soul. So let me explain to everyone at home exactly how this works. You don't become the most Googled man on earth without them trying to control what you say.
Absolutely.
The reason all these stupid superstars say the same garbage and don't speak out against injustice and didn't speak out against COVID and don't tell the truth about anything, and don't have any interesting opinions that could actually save people from slavery is because they've sold their souls.
Absolutely.
And typically you have to sell your souls to become famous. You sell your soul on the ascent, and they won't allow you to become famous unless you do that.
Isn't that sad?
I broke the matrix.
Yeah.
So once I was already famous, they wanted to control what I said. And it's very simple how it works. They come to you with a sponsorship contract for a large company. And that large company will offer you, let's say hypothetically, let's imagine there's a guy called Top G, and imagine they will offer him 50 million. And they will say, you will take 50 million, but to make sure the brand is represented well, you're gonna wear certain clothes, you're gonna dress a certain way, and you're gonna have certain opinions. You're not gonna talk about this, you're not gonna talk about that, you're not gonna talk about this. If you're asked about Israel-Palestine, you're on this team. And if you're asked about transgenders, you're on this team. If you're asked...
Okay, so I interrupted that because it is so fucking true. It's so true. I have seen it. Yeah, man, you become famous on the ascent. And yes, he did. He broke the matrix. This guy became worldwide famous because of the things he had to say. It was polarizing. It made people think, yes, I agree, and it made people think, no, I don't. Now, I think that a lot of the things that this man says is absolutely concrete. I think that he's right. He's right, man. You can't not have common sense and think that this guy is wrong. It's just impossible. Common sense dwells within the rational. I think he's right.
Asked about things, you change your opinion, and you have to have all these opinions to represent the brand under the brand integrity guidelines. And the good thing about this sponsorship contract is, us as a brand, we spend huge amounts of money advertising in these particular media outlets, which means the media will talk good about you. They'll stop lying about you. They'll stop telling the world you're bad. They'll protect you because they can't insult you because we pay for them via advertising.
Yep.
So what they're basically saying is, we'll get the media to stop talking bad about you. We'll give you a bunch of money, and you'll say what we want you to say, and you become a puppet and a mouthpiece for the Matrix.
So they didn't say this directly, though, did they?
They told me I would have a sponsorship contract. They told me I would have certain opinions to protect the brand integrity guidelines. They told me that I would have favorable reviews, favorable outcome from the media because they sponsor the media outlets. So that's what they say. And they offer you the contract, and you can say yes or no.
So how do you know
It's incredible.
that was a form of...
It's incredible. It's so true, dude. Another thing I wanted to say that I forgot to mention back there. So during the pandemic and all that fucking nonsense bullshit and all you guys getting jabbed 117,000 times per person, it was such a fucking nightmare to live in that time and not be one of you. And when I say one of you, if you're watching my channel and you truly identify with the things that I say, you will be a person who is self-promoting, someone who believes in what they actually say, and someone who is a freedom fighter in their own right, no matter how minuscule your efforts are. This guy right here, managed to travel the world, managed to travel to many different countries without receiving one of those motherfucking needles in my arm. Okay? I am what this guy preaches. It's true. That's just my nature. Another thing too, right? So when I would go into, like, let's say stores or whatever, in Ontario, Canada, they have this law, this rule where you can be exempt from wearing a mask if you go into government-owned buildings, okay? Private property, people were scared to, fight back because they feared their businesses closing down, because the government was literally closing down businesses that did not adhere to these mask laws, which is super fucking illegal. These mask laws during like the lockdowns and all this shit, they were by law enforced. They weren't actually federal or municipal laws. And yet people's businesses were still being closed down, which is a fucking sin. No one talks about this shit anymore. It's awful. So I would go into private businesses, right? Let's say like a mom and pop shop, and they would kick me out because I wouldn't wear a mask. And I'm like, hey, listen, I'm exempt from a mask. I have an inhaler. I have whatever. And I didn't even have to give them a reason, but I did anyway, just to try and be personable and not sound like a complete dickhead. I was like, yeah, I'm exempt, you guys. I can't wear that. Can't breathe. And then they'd say, oh, sorry, well, you have to leave. I'm like, fucking losers. I almost said the word. Whoop. That might be why I'm getting fucking shadow banned and shit. But anyway, I remember going into a grocery store, okay? And people would try and tell me, put on a mask, put on a mask. I'm like, no, fuck off. Because it would get so annoying. I'd always have to explain myself. I'm exempt. So I went into this place. I was with my girlfriend at the time, and it was a grocery store. And we were going up this escalator to get to the groceries. And this guy says, hey, you don't have a mask on. Actually, sorry, he sounded more like this. Hey, you don't have a mask on. Wearing his fucking 2 masks like a retard. Wearing 2 masks like a retard. I just ignored him, right? Because I'm like, whatever. And my girlfriend said, we're exempt, right? Trying to make a big deal. I just fucking ignored his ass. And then he says, yeah, well, fuck you. And then he runs down the escalator at fast pace. And we just look at each other, me and my girl, like, did he think we were gonna chase him? But these people were fucking nuts. The entire pandemic, they were insane. Like, their personalities and their interactions were fucking out of pocket. I've never seen anyone like that since or before then.
Selling your soul, as opposed to that just being a sponsorship deal, big money. Obviously, they want to protect their brand. So when I say sell your soul, I'm talking about literally selling it to the devil.
Oh, okay. Literally sitting here in front of millions of people and telling everyone it's okay to be transgender. Isn't that selling my soul? Whether I do it for a company or for the devil?
No, it is.
It's selling my soul. And they tried to get me to sell my soul. When I said no is when I started saying on podcasts, I'm going to go to jail. And guess what happened?
Yeah, wow.
So this was a while ago then?
Yeah, it was a while ago, yeah. Because the only way they got away with the insanity of putting me in jail for no reason was after they spun up the media machine to convince people I'm a bad person first. If everyone didn't think I was a bad person, you can't just throw me in jail because everyone would riot and be like, what is this garbage? So they have to use the media machine to lie to you. So once the media machine started kicking into gear, once I declined their offer, I knew what was going to come. I knew it.
So crazy.
So that's how selling your soul works. And I want everyone at home to also understand 99% of them have sold their soul. And you need to sit as a human at home and say, am I going to idolize someone? Am I going to support someone? Am I going to respect someone who has sold their soul to the devil, who will tell my children bad ideas, who will ruin my family because I like their music? I mean, they don't care about you.
Yeah.
Do you care about them? Please understand, all of the artists you listen to, all those people on Spotify, all those actors you like, all those sports stars, all those Instagram influencers, all those garbage people you follow have sold their souls. All of them. All. And they have done it for their own personal gain, so they can make millions, and they don't care how they damage society by extension.
Isn't that sad?
You are society. So they have decided to damage you to benefit them. Why are you following them? Why are you going to their football games? Why are you watching their music videos? Why are you going to their concerts? Why are you supporting the people who have sold you out?
Wow, dude. Hey, good fucking point. You know what I'm saying? Whoa. Here we are, you guys. We're in this predicament here because I'm in this position here where I'm speaking to you. I'm telling you my opinions, and I see you guys tuning in. No matter what it is that I'm reacting to, I react to everything under the sun. But at the same time, I give my 2 cents. I give my stories. I give my opinions. I give it all. Okay? Because I want to share with you what I am thinking, right? And I do appreciate what you guys are thinking. So if you guys ever have something that you want to talk about to me, put it down in the comments and we will actually have one-on-one discussion. We'll figure it out. We'll do it on Instagram. We'll do it on whatever. Because I genuinely do like to hear what you guys think. Yeah, that's an interesting thing, man. They really don't give a shit about you. These people don't. They really fucking don't. And they monetize off of your attention, right? And if everyone just kind of woke up, didn't attend these concerts, didn't go to these fucking sports events, something would have to change. That's what it is, man. Wealth is garnered through attention. That's really what it is. The more that people watch, the more money you make. It's an interesting topic, man. Very interesting.
Because they all have. I want to make this, I'm saying this now. I'm the only one they're putting in jail. I'm the only one they're putting in jail. They've all sold you out. If I would have taken that contract, I would have never gone to jail. I would never be labeled a human trafficker. I would never have the bad press. I'd have 50 million extra pounds. I would not have lost 25 million in legal fees so far. My life would be objectively better. My children would be safer. My women wouldn't have their houses raided. All of that, if only I had taken the money. But I didn't.
Do you think once someone sells their soul, they can't get it back?
Absolutely. Once I mean, maybe perhaps you can try and reverse the bad you did, perhaps. But the scary thing about all of this is, once you sell your soul, that's only the beginning.
Yeah.
So let's say I said yes. Then I would be invited to a party,
Yeah.
which I'd have to go to, part of my contract.
Are you talking about a party on like a private island sort of thing?
Perhaps. Or a party where something happens. And I was there at the time. And there's footage of me there at the
Yeah,
time. Something
blackmail,
happened,
bro.
and I had to go as part of my contract. And then I'm not told not to tell anyone. Don't tell anyone. I don't tell anyone because I'm not supposed to and I don't want to get in trouble. But now I have a secret I'm harboring and they know I have it and they're holding it against me and they can blackmail me.
Yeah.
And then I get invited to go somewhere else. Do you understand? That's the beginning of it. That's the beginning, my friend. And then you're so far down the rabbit hole that you know the truth. And now, even if you want to tell the truth, how do you redeem yourself? They'll kill you.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
They'll kill you.
When I look,
They'll either kill you or they'll completely shun you. So that's another scary part, right? When you take their what they would call generosity, because money means nothing to these people. It really doesn't. Money means fuck all. Influence is everything. Status and influence is all it is. So yeah, if you were to say, let's try and reverse the damage that you've done, or let's say you sold your soul, right? You do this stuff, you go to those parties, you see all these people doing this crazy, fucking insane, satanic shit. You try to do your best to, put it out there that this is wrong and, all the shit that they, preach. They will fucking kill you. The worst one, I think, that would be is that they try to shun you and turn you into a bad person and they turn people against you. Now, if you don't have diehard fans that listen to the things you say, they will believe the media machine and they will believe everything that they have to say on you. They'll release, let's say, a charge on you. It'll be sexual assault or like a rape charge, and they'll fucking just put it out there on you out of thin air. And then people immediately, because if they don't stand by you, right? If they really genuinely don't know who you are and they're just a fan of you, they will listen to the media machine that made you. So they'll say, oh yeah, he raped a person, he's going to jail. It's like, I didn't fucking do that shit. But because you went to that fucking party, they have some dirt on you and then they're going to put you in jail. It's fucking crazy, dude. It's a scary world, man. But you have to understand, leverage is everything. And people, if they can get you in closed doors or in a corner and, they have, let's say a contract is the first one, right? They have leverage over you. Leverage, man. That's the scariest part about life, but it makes most sense.
okay, in the likes of that.
Anyone who's brave enough to face execution to tell the truth is the kind of person who would have been brave enough to say no at the beginning.
There we go.
Like me. I'm the kind of person who would tell the truth and get killed. But I'm also the kind of person who would never get there. That's the point. Anyone who ends up there is a fucking coward.
Yeah.
And you're sitting at home, jerking off to the Super Bowl's halftime show. Like a dummy. And going to concerts when they're in town. Yeah, they're supporting the people who have sold you out.
It's crazy.
Like a fool. Because they all have. They all have. Because if the celebrities with massive voices told the truth, which they know to be true, about economics,
They'll all have cases.
about finance, they'd all be fucked.
Yeah.
They'd all be fucked. How do they get away with doing what they get away with? How am I a human trafficker and these rappers get to run around with endless ratchet chicks?
Isn't that
and
insane?
nothing happens.
It's-
Explain
yeah.
that.
It's interesting because I was speaking to someone who knows someone who's actually sold their soul, right? And this person was saying people sell their soul for different reasons, or they have sell their souls for different agendas. For example, you might have this group of rappers constantly talking about sex and drugs, and you might have this other person constantly pushing the whole, agendas of society. And all this, they literally just target people. Okay, what can we do with this person? What can we do with this person? What can we do with this person?
Well, yeah, they'll go to a rap group and they'll say, we think that your songs about sex and drugs sell the most. So here's your record contract, but you need to sing about sex and drugs.
Yeah, literally,
Done.
yeah.
Done.
Yeah.
Just like they'll go to the
So that's the thing too. These rappers and these people that are in this world, right? They perpetuate the bad. By doing that, you make more money. Sex, drugs, that whole lifestyle makes more money, and it also keeps a society at the base level of integrity. They're basically monkeys. I'll fucking say it now. They're basically monkeys.
these streamers to say you have to gamble on stream for kids to watch. Here's your money. There's a bunch of different ways they do it to degrade society. The reason they hate me is the same reason they hate Trump. Because no one owns us, and we have our own money. And they can't buy us. And they're trying, and we say no. And it makes them mad, because they just use money and buy everybody, because everyone's a selfish idiot with no morality who wants cash. I say I have enough money. You could offer me $1 billion right now to say something I don't want to say, and I'd say no. And they are flabbergasted by that.
Yeah.
And it angers them to their core, because that's the one tool they've used their entire life to manipulate not only people, the world. They use money to influence the world. We give money to the newspaper to print that COVID is dangerous so that people will buy stock in the pharmaceutical company that we own because they have to have the vaccine. They control everything with money. So when they say, here, do this, and you say no, they're like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
No. Woo. Prosecutor. Get him. Human trafficker. Human trafficker, you just had an orgy at Davos. You just had a fucking orgy. Yeah. And then PC Plod, police officer, I'm a good guy.
Yeah.
We're dummies. Bro,
Yeah.
It's crazy, but I have a dream. And my dream is that people wake up and realize all these celebrities hate me. Why do I follow any of them? Why do I talk to any of them? Why do I absorb any of their content? Why do I negotiate with any of them?
Yeah, wow.
Because they hate you. And you need to at least have enough self-respect to say, well, if they hate me, I'm just not going to support them.
Yeah, real shit. Real shit. I have a fucking huge ego with that shit too. I've never been the one for that. I've seen many celebrities in person, and any interactions that I have with them seem to be negative. I don't go up to them. I don't really talk to them, whatever. But like, let's say the people that I'm with or whatever, they'll say hi, hey, oh, hey, what's going on, right? And they'll look at you like you're fucking scum. And it's like, these are the people that support you, right? What the fuck is your deal? So it's very interesting. I've never been that type to go up and be like, hey, let's take a photo or whatever. I think it's gay. Like, it's super fucking gay. But besides that, I will say that I'm going to revert back to the pandemic again, because this is the biggest adversity that I have had to fight in terms of keeping my sanity. And that was a true challenge, bro. I swear to God. But actually, it wasn't, bro, because you don't need an excuse not to go and get a fucking jab in your arm. That shit sucks, okay? I remember when this thing started to pop off. I remember seeing videos of these people that were falling face first in China, and I'm like, okay, interesting. And they're saying the pandemic is there, and then all of a sudden it was everywhere. And then I'm like, wait, where are all these people dropping fucking face first on the street? Nobody? The homeless people didn't even die. Usually you'd think that would be the first people to go. There was more homeless people than ever. So you're like, okay, this is fake shit. Fake as fuck. But besides that, I remember when I was the one fighting against everything, and I warned my family. I was like, guys, don't fall for this bullshit. Don't go and get this fucking jab. You don't need it. You've never needed it. Don't do it. This is an experimental fucking vanilla vaccine, and they're gonna put it in you, and it's gonna alter your chemistry, your body's chemistry, and it's gonna do some fuck shit. And the thing is, I don't know what it does, and neither do these fucking people. They just say it stops COVID, but it didn't even stop COVID. It just turned people into fucking zombies, compliant zombie retards. So I remember telling my family and my close friends, I was like, don't get it. And then the people that I know most, 3 people that I know most, I won't say who they were, got it. And I was so mad at them. But one person that I will say who stuck fucking hard and true was my mom, bro. My mom is a fucking G. She had her moments where she faltered, right? Where she was like, oh, I don't know, I'm gonna have to fight this fucking... She would actually get mad at me for not wearing a mask because it would cause conflict. And I'm like, Mom, just stop. Quit it. Stop. Don't talk to me about that stuff. But I was the one telling her, hold strong, okay? You don't need it. And we would talk to each other about it, right? She was a G, man. She stuck through. She stuck through and she stuck with me. She didn't get it. My uncle, same deal. They're G's, man. But I'm very happy that I was able to influence someone in a positive way when the whole world was coming down on you like a fucking tornado, like a shadow, Listen to your heart. Always listen to your heart. Never buckle, man. Never listen to peer pressure. Keep your dignity and your sanity and your soul.
There is one point there that you said that I will not say I'll disagree with, but I want to counter it, yeah?
Sure.
What?
So you said, Trump is free as well. And for the same reason why they don't like you is why they don't like him.
Yeah.
I'd argue one thing there.
Yep.
He was
I want
once
a cigar
president.
now.
I'm under the belief, and once again, it's a conspiracy, that at the cost of you being president is also a sales transaction. Okay. So I would say that Trump did sell his soul. Or what do you think?
I would argue that, and I'll tell you what I think happened. Trump was like me. I got famous and I wasn't supposed to. All the traditional blocks that prevent you from getting famous, I bypassed. You need to have a sponsorship contract. You need to have a contract that allows them to put you in movies. You need to have a contract that allows them to play your song on the radio. You need to get interviews with mainstream media where they ask you nice questions. You need to do all this garbage to get famous. I bypassed that, and I can prove it because I got famous via social media. So famous, in fact, that, as you correctly said earlier, TikTok has invented brand new algorithms and built brand new detection software to make sure that nobody can do it again.
Wow.
I was a black swan event, and they said, oh, this person got famous and jumped over all our fences, and now he's telling the truth. So we need taller fences. So now, anytime we decide to ban someone, we can ban their voice, we can ban people talking about them, we can ban a picture of them, we can ban any videos of them.
So
we
crazy.
can ban a cartoon that looks like him, and then we'll ban the account with AI. People spent a year building brand new AI technology because of me.
That's so insane, dude.
To make sure that nobody can do it again. They don't want anyone to do it ever again. Trump was the same. Nobody expected him to win. He wasn't supposed to win. The day before the election, they said that Hillary Clinton had a 99% chance to win. And they thought, well, we'll use the mainstream
99%.
and we'll tell everyone at home that Trump doesn't stand a chance. Don't waste your vote. And that Hillary's going to win. First woman president. She's the best. She's great. And we're going to just
She got
psyop her.
smoked.
And then Trump won. And they're like, oh,
Shit,
we need
what do we do
higher
now?
fences. So next election, let's rig it.
And that's what's happened, basically.
And they rigged it. And then Biden won. Who voted for Joe Biden?
Yeah, nobody, bro. Nobody,
No
bro.
one.
Nobody.
Going to jail, but it's true. So they just thought, higher fences, let's just rig it. He didn't sell his soul. He came into power. And once he was in power, they used a media machine.
Okay, I'm gonna pause. I'm gonna pause. I know this is an important thing, but I'm fucked. Guys, like, I'm not even big. You know what I mean? You guys are tuning in, and I appreciate you. You know, we get 1,000 views there, 1,000 views here. Thank you. I just started, okay? This is like a almost 3-month-old channel, maybe like 2.5 months. But I'm fucked, man. If I'm telling the truth and I'm a nobody, and dude, I don't even have the ladder to try and climb the fence. I'm fucked. I'll be honest with you though, because I practice what I preach. I will not fucking sell my soul to nobody. But at the same time, you guys got to make some dough. So we're gonna play around here. We're gonna try and figure it out because I want to be honest with you guys, and I want to talk and really I want to believe the things that I say, and I want you to believe the things that I say because I do actually fucking believe the things that I say. We're gonna figure this out, guys. We might have to do it together because you know, like you can't move mountains with one hand. You know what I mean? But we'll figure it out, you guys. Keep tuning in, and we'll figure this shit out. Don't worry.
They do, using money to convince the world he was racist, start riots, Black Lives Matter, burn everything down.
So
he
insane.
works for Russia. Garbage. He's a bad person.
They
Accuse
did
him of
everything
rape,
in their power to
accuse
fuck
him
with
of all
Trump.
The same things they've accused me of. Attack him. His presidency's up. Rig the election. Fuck him off. He just lost in court last week. He owes that woman $90 million. A woman said, Trump raped me.
Dude.
I don't remember when. I don't remember where. The same woman has written a book about how rape is sexy.
What?
He said, that bitch is crazy. They found him innocent of the rape and found him guilty of defamation for calling her crazy. And he must pay her $90 million.
Wow, bro.
Matrix attack, the law, the judge, the law, fair, the law. $90 million. Make that make sense to me.
That makes no sense at all.
This is my exact point. You upset the Matrix, they come for you. Lawfare. So he was a black swan event like me. They tried to buy him, he wouldn't sell. Now they're going to try and destroy him. Now they're trying to take all his money off him and do anything it takes to stop him being president again. I don't know what fences they've raised. I don't know what they've got planned. But if they think they're going to run old Joe Biden against Trump and he's going to win fair and square, you must be out your fucking mind. Something's going on. And they've got plans against me. So they've made new AI fences so no one gets famous again without signing that contract. Because what should have happened to me is when I was at 20% of my influence, I was offered that contract.
Damn.
And then, if I get bigger, I'm saying the right things. And then I also need the money. When I'm smaller, 50 mil was big money to me then.
Yeah.
Now 50 mil is like, what, a month's money? Who cares? I don't care. I don't want it. So
Wow.
that's the whole point. So Trump wasn't a sellout. Let me give you a very simple rule to the world. Anyone they tell you is a bad guy is a good guy.
Yeah.
And anyone they tell you is a good guy
Is a sellout.
is a sellout and a bad guy.
Yeah.
You can't go wrong if you go through the world that way. They're saying he's the good one. He's not. They're saying he's the bad one. He's the good one. And I guarantee
Never listen to the masses. It's the difference between lions and sheep. If you follow the herd, you will be in their total demise. If you stand alone, or if you stand with a close pack, a coalition of the right people, you will be the strongest motherfuckers on the planet. Listen to that. This is fucking rules to live by. I don't listen to nobody, only the close people in my circle and the people they trust. Because I would be a fucking dumbass if I listened to a bunch of dumbasses, big groups of dumbasses. I'd be a retard.
guarantee 9 times out of fucking 10, you're going to be correct. That's how messed up this world is. It's genuinely inverse.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's inverse. So I was a black swan event. Trump was a black swan event. We can't be bought, and that's why they're trying to destroy us. As simple as that.
That's the goal,
Because
man. Be a black swan.
Demons operate in the dark. Demons need lies. Demons can't do their job in the light. And the light is truth. God is light. God is truth. If you tell the truth, if we have a battlefield, a playing field of truth, they can't do their snakery and their lies. They need deception. They require deception. That's not a man, that's a woman. The sky is green. They need all this garbage so that they can keep you in your slave box.
Yeah.
If you knew the truth, bro, if people at home knew how money worked, the banks would be on fire tomorrow. They don't know. And the worst thing is, they don't even want to go and learn.
Yeah. Incredible video. That was great. I'm very happy I watched that. And you know what? It warms my heart to know that there are other people out there kind of like me. He's on a different level. This guy's a multi-millionaire, but he has a mindset of fucking hardcore iron. I think that I fall under that category. I am an unbroken human. I do the most where I can. I'm always trying to learn. I'm always trying to get better. But besides that fact, I am unbuckling. I will do everything in my power to obtain my own truth. And I will not listen to any of these fuckers out there that try to demean me or put my fucking soul in the ground. Can't be collected, can't be bought. We need that bread, but we'll see how we get it. We're gonna work on some things. All right, so I can keep delivering my messages to you guys, and you guys can keep giving me your feedback. All right, you guys, I appreciate you coming back. All right, thank you for watching this video. Okay, make sure you like and subscribe, and put down in the comments what you think about this video. I'd love to talk to you guys about it. All right, I appreciate you. Thank you. TOSKinger out.